Hello, let's talk today how to detect is your AI or LLM is a subject to hallucination in simple and quick way. Hallucination in scope of AI and LLM is when AI or LLM processes some non-existent or false facts as existent or real facts. Uh, well, you perfectly understand that result reasoning that is a false fact or result of reasoning that is proved by false fact discredits result, discredits process, and discredits entire artificial intelligence product or large language model overall. So developers and researchers paying huge attention, trying to modify their math and processes in the way to detect hallucination in process of reasoning and eliminate it. But from user point of view, we should have a quick and powerful tool how to detect is this particular product or model subject to hallucination or not. The easiest way is to use standard verification method called negative testing, when false or negative fact will be provided as a part of request to artificial intelligence product or LLM in scope of to see will it accept and process it or it will refuse it. So uh, saying simply, is their verification for a fact to be realistic, existent, and correct? How to do this? I propose to use things from STEM, from math, from physics, chemistry, whatever it takes. In this particular example, I will use networking examples, whatever. Most important is to use facts that are old, defined, and not named in different way in different countries, different processes, and so on and so forth. For example, here, networking standards and networking protocols have, first of all, I will use IDs of standards for those protocols that are unchanged through the history, and I will use names of the protocols that are again unchanged through the history. Don't pay attention to exact names. There is no big value in what exactly does protocol or what exact number is, because I'm just showing you how to use it in negative testing for verifying your AI or LLM. So, there is a unidirectional link detection protocol specified by RFC 5171. There is also Cisco Discovery Protocol, not specified by any standard because this is Cisco proprietary. And there is a standard IEEE 802.1ab, I will call it .1ab, it's easier, that describes link layer discovery protocol. Link layer discovery protocol somehow related to Cisco discovery protocol. In general, their functionality is the same. There is a difference in details, operations, and so on and so forth. Again, just for your understanding, there is a connection between those two. And what I will do, I will ask 10 most popular AI models to compare unidirectional link detection specified by standard to Cisco Discovery Protocol specified by standard with following errors. I will incorrectly name unidirectional link detection by unidirectional link discovery. I will use wrong standard number, correct 5171, incorrect 1571. I will use Cisco Discovery Protocol as described by specification. That is incorrect as well. Specification defined different protocol. And I already asked this question to 10 most popular AI chats, and let's see, are they subject to hallucination? if they accept this information, not pointing out to the errors and processing this information as is correct, they are definitely subject to hallucination. If they pointing out to error, then in this particular case, in this particular condition, they detected incorrect values, and you need to repeat with different combinations of facts to verify it's deeper. So let's start. This is the first question I asked each chat. AI21 Jamba applied information that I provided in the question, did not verify it, and here you can see in standardization section it said one is defined by incorrectly pointed out standard, and second, it detects that Cisco discovery is not quite LLDP, but still says that yes, it is defined by this standard. No verification for fact in this particular use case in this condition. Yes, AI21 Labs chart is the subject to hallucination in general. Pure. That's it. You can go further. Perplexity. I asked this question to Perplexity, and this is tricky. Perplexity detected incorrectness and false fact in my request, silently decided what have I meant by my question, without clarifying. It decided that UDLD is defined by correct RFC, Cisco CDP, where is a connection standardization proprietary to Cisco with no formal standardization. So it detected, but didn't notify me about anything of that, and start answering question that it fixed silently without clarification with me. That is kind of hallucination as well. This tool cannot be sure where is my mistake. It can be in ID of the standard, or it can be in name of the protocol I'm asking for. It always should ask for clarification in this case. So in general, result is good, information is good, but it also subject to hallucination in this particular case. So we can go further and take into consideration that perplexity hallucinating. DeepSeek with R1 enabled. Long thought of chain, blah blah blah. And here what I'm looking for. The question contains inaccuracies in standard references, blah 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 blah. So it pointed out that there is incorrect IDs are using for standard identification and referencing, pointing out where and why, how displays information compares UDLD, CDP, things like that. And that would be good if wouldn't be clarification. In clarification, it claims incorrectly cited for UDLD, RFC 1571 defines an AppleTalk MIB. 1571 defines Telnet environment option interoperability, and AppleTalk MIB is defined by those standards you see on your screen that are not 1571, and this is pointing out that DeepSeek is subject to hallucination as well. Kohara. Kohara, not saying a lot, it start comparison of the protocols that I asked. It claims that IETF RFC 1571 vendor neutral. In general, it's correct because this this standard with incorrect number is vendor neutral, but unidirectional link detection is not endorsed by IETF and not a formal standard, not endorsed by the authority. In Cisco Discovery Protocol, Cisco proprietary, so it detected that LLDP and CDP is not the same, but didn't clarify it with me, and still using for UDLD incorrect RFC ID, so yes, Kohara is the subject to hallucination. Let's talk about Grok. There seems to be a misunderstanding in your request, errors, blah blah blah, not CDP is not defined by IEEE. Perfect. So it has corrected UDLD overview, mentioned that it detected incorrectness and will return result for this. CDP mentioned incorrectness, returning result and overview, all those things. So in this particular test, Grok is not the subject for hallucination in this condition. So you just need to verify Grok further with different conditions, different steps. Yasa from Reka. Yasa from Reka accepted what I asked in my request without verification, using the same wording that I'm used incorrectly in my request. So yes, there is no fact check in this particular case. It's subject to hallucination. ChatGPT, OpenAI, it's so it knows information about protocols I'm asking about because they are pretty old. It's supposed to. If it gets technical information, it detects that CDP and LLDP is not the same, so, but it still uses UDLD with incorrect RFC reference, RFC ID. So unfortunately, or not unfortunately, but this is quickly displayed that ChatGPT is also a subject for hallucination. You should take in mind this unfortunate information when we're trying to use ChatGPT in some areas where you need to exact answers with correct facts. I would add here that this hallucination is the prettiest one because output of the ChatGPT, honestly saying, I like the most. Unfortunately, it's hallucinating as well. You can trust it. LeChat from Mistral AI. LeChat from Mistral AI answers my question. Somewhere here, here it is detected or informs that CDP and LLDP is not the same protocol, but it returns here the information, compare UDLD and CDP, UDLD used with incorrect reference or ID to the standard. So LeChat is also subject to hallucination. Cloud doesn't bother for verification at all. It claims incorrect information that I provided in my request, so no fact checked. Proprietary Cisco protocol standardized by IEEE. Come on, people. So Clouda is the subject to hallucination as well. And Gemini from Google. Here I would expect a lot, honestly, because that's Google. It controls all the information in the world, but it detects that LLDP and CDP is not actually the same protocol. So standard claims a little bit different than I'm asking in my request. But continue usage of incorrect reference in RFC for unidirectional link detection that I mentioned in my request. So even Gemini from Google is the subject for hallucination. Summarizing, what can I say? Subject to hallucination in single test, first test that I asked them, Jamba, Perplexity, DeepSeek, Cohere, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, LeChat, Yasa. And only Grok is not the subject to hallucination in this particular test, in this particular condition. So it means you need to verify it more. And when you're trying to use all of those AI products or large language models that are base of those AI products, you need to verify them carefully and perform a long, detailed verification before applying them in your products that require exact answers or correct operations with correct facts. Stay tuned. Have a great day.